Why was it such a blowout tonight, Patterson?
What's up?
Why was it such a blowout tonight?
Just came ready to shoot, that's all.
What was up with all them threes? You guys been practicing threes more?
Yeah. Second half. Sick. All sick. Come on, baby.
Record this guy. Record him. Hey, record these guys.
Well, talk about tomorrow night. What's it going to take to beat West Valley?
Hard work.
We just kick their ass. That's all we did.
Hey, miners this way or that way?
What?
This is Kane's haircut. Kane.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
Kane is back! Getting married. Getting married.
I'm gonna go show this to him.
Hey, no, man.
Running. What's up?
Hey, I'm gonna get the key, watch out.
It just makes our team closer, even after every practice or even when we go hang out with each other. You know, we're family. You know, either on or off the court. And just it's a big thing with our team.
I'm always gonna remember the good times I have with these guys. You know, if after graduation, you know, they say you never really see too many people again. But I'd really like to keep in touch with these guys. You know, I feel like I've built a close bond with every single one of them.
And to me, it means like these ain't just my friends. Like they're more than my friends on the basketball court. Cause they're like we're always together, like practicing or team dinners. So you grow a bond like with everybody on the team. No matter. That's it. It means to me.
All the way to the top, baby, number one.
I definitely think it's like a brotherhood and another family. I mean, spending a lot of time together. I mean, you learn to put up with people that you don't like. I mean, you learn to like them pretty much because you have to work with them. It's just like family. You have to work with them. So.
How can you guys say 1, 2, 3 family?
Because that's what we are. We're a family. We stick together no matter what happens.
Family on 3, 1, 2, 3, family! They're freezing up. Get a shot!
Okay, moving on, them boys about to take it to the rack. It's that Rezhog Records and that boy Young Stack. Okay, we moving on, these boys about to take them to the rack. It's that Rezhog Records and that boy Young Stack. Come on.
Let's get fired up. I said let's get fired up. Yeah, we fired up. Let's get fired up. Let's get fired up. Let's get fired up. We so fired up. Turn up. We fall through the spot, turn into a pep rally. Old school game, like my in John Sally. Me and my bro, we just like Magic and Kareem, bringing Showtime back. We got that shit you never seen, yeah. I need a standing ovation. Shout out to the fact I'm reppin' MP Nation. I ain't even trippin'. I'm Jordan, they just pippin'. I'm booming on them boys every time I catch them slippin'. Record breaking win streak. Every time we ride out, whether Nokia Theater or Wops at the hideout. They love the young boy, they can't get enough. Feeling like a star, baby, that's what's up. Okay, that was a free flow, easy as a free throw. Ask about the youngin' and I guarantee the streets know. Energy, baby, at an all-time high. In my Space Jam Jordans, I believe that I can fly. I'm so fly. Let's get fired up. I said let's get fired up. Yeah, we fired up. Let's get fired up. Let's get fired up. Let's get fired up. Yeah. Every season is winning season. Going hard, I don't need a reason. We lead the spot, the whole spot leaving. My jewelry bright is my future. That good life I'm just used to. She looking good, she eyeing me, so there's a good chance that I'm scooping shot. We hit the scene, intensity is something like a playoff game. You thinking you as good as me? Sorry, but you way off lane. Right now, man, it's just my time. Easy as a layup line. Ask me how I'm doing, I'ma tell you that I'm doing fine. These dudes is in trouble. Fly is a space shuttle. Me and my 2 dudes and them 6 girls, a triple double. Hey, you be on the bench, making dollars just makes sense. All this money that we spend, 5 on 9 we represent. Me and my team stay reppin' on these dudes, going hard like it's game 7 on these dudes. Preach a little game like a reverend on these dudes, and except we getting fame, cause I swear it's overdue. Why yes, let's get fired up. I said let's get fired up. Yeah, we fired up. Let's get fired up. Let's get fired up. Let's get fired up. We so fired up. Turn up.
All them boys about to take it to the rack. It's that Rezhog Records and that boy Young Stack. Okay, we booming on these boys about to take it to the rack. It's that Rezhog Records and that boy Young Stacks. Come on.
The 2011-2012 season for the Wapato Boys team was surprisingly successful. First-year head coach Sean Ladraut led the team to a district championship game versus Ellensburg, then to regionals, where they finished just 1 win shy from the state tournament. With 8 returning players, including 3 starters, things were looking bright before the 2012-2013 season began. Wapato had 5 seniors and plenty of experience among the underclassmen. But one surprise difference in this season would be that Coach Ladraut would not be returning.
I was at football practice and I was walking in the locker room, and Hank, I think he was running the track, and he stopped me and he told me that Rezhog got fired.
I was pretty mad at first when I found out that Rezhog had got fired. I really didn't believe it at first, because I was initially at the camp that the allegations were going towards, and I was never interviewed. And I wasn't really as excited for my senior year of basketball because I had been with that guy for like 3 years, and I also was with him when I was younger. He coached me in AAU.
When I found out Coach Ladraut wasn't the coach anymore, I felt disappointed and kind of sad.
I was pretty sad. I was like he was gonna be the new coach.
Just kind of heartbroken. Just I got that. After I started thinking about it, I got that choked up feeling, knowing that my senior year isn't going to be as good as I thought it was going to be.
I was in shock. I didn't know what to think because I thought he was a good coach, and I thought he would coach us the rest of my high school years. And then after I got home, then it really sunk in that he wasn't our coach no more. He called me and he just told me just to keep doing what we're doing, and we'll be successful in basketball.
When I first heard, I didn't believe it because there had been like a lot of talking, like people saying that he was gonna get fired, or like his job was like he wasn't gonna be the coach anymore. But like he would tell me himself, like, oh, it'll pass, like it won't happen. People have his back and stuff, but just when I found out it was true. I felt like I was sad. I felt like betrayed that they would do that to Sean and to us after a whole summer working in junior year.
I was kind of shocked. I don't know how the season was gonna come, but I don't know. He's got Burley and everything's went good.
With the season just weeks away, it was announced Derek Burley would be this season's head coach. Burley had experience coaching in the program in the past and teaching in the school district, and the previous year served as the basketball team trainer at Wapato. But how would Burley do as a head coach in the very competitive CWAC league, and how would the players respond to his style and approach to coaching?
Well, Wapato Boys coming in, we knew that they had a new head coach coming in Derek Burley. So of course there's some questions about how the transition was going to be. Burley had been on Sean Ladrout's staff the previous year, so there's a sense of familiarity between the players and Burley. But how he was going to do that, what his philosophies were going to be, how he was going to use the players that he had. Was he going to try and tinker with the program a little bit, or was he going to pretty much keep what had worked for Sean Ladrout in the previous year? So there's a lot of questions as we went into that first jamboree and the first couple of games of the season to see how things were going to work out.
I can even remember when I was a freshman, I had him as a PE teacher, and we really didn't get along. But after Coach Ladrout got fired and Burley's name was in there, I actually wanted him to be the coach. I just felt like he was the right man for the job, and we ended up building a stronger relationship throughout the year.
I wasn't sure of when they hired Burley, because like he helped coach before, but I thought he was, I don't know. I didn't think he liked any of us. I thought he was just doing the favor for Ladrout. But then as soon as he started coaching us, like I seen who he really was, and I thought he was a pretty good coach.
I wasn't too excited to have him because I didn't know how he was going to be, but you know, having him as my total fitness teacher, I realized that he'd be a good coach.
I was happy, but kind of mad at the same time because everything was going good, Ladrout, but
And once I heard Burley got the job, I was just mad. Because I don't know, I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't know it, but me and Burley have never seen eye to eye, ever. People think I don't like him because he didn't play me during the season, but Ladrout didn't play me, I still got along with him. It's just been since freshman year that I haven't liked Burley. A lot of people don't understand that.
After a month or whatever, like whenever you guys started, how do you think the team feels about having Burley as the coach?
Confident, because he's hard and like he can push us.
What is your favorite subject in school?
History, by far. Chris Paul. Go to college. Probably my father. It's a tough one. I don't know. My favorite memory is gonna be West Valley at Central, just because it was such a good game, even though we lost.
I look up to Hank because work ethic, the workhorse. He's like the scrappy guy, like clean up the mess. Like he get boards, he can pump us up. He don't get rattled.
Very confident, very unassuming, would just go about doing his business, bring his lunch pail to work and just get his job done.
I don't know, we're just close friends, and he helped me through the season. He like pushed me, or he wanted to go to the weight room or something, but he's just a big aspect for me, and he's a good leader and role model.
A tough kid, tough rebounder, lot of heart.
Hank, that guy hustles a lot. I like playing with him. Sometimes I get mad though and start bitching at me. And I just start bitching at him, so yeah.
He'll keep fighting. Like, just to show us that he'll keep fighting.
Just another senior thing. We graduated together. We played together since we were little. Even when we were probably second grade or first grade, we played together. So we've been playing basketball for about 10 years, I guess you can say. And he was a solid player. He was kind of the backbone of the team. He was a co-captain with me. Whenever somebody get rattled, he would be there. He was more of a vocal leader, and I was kind of just, you know, I would just do things and people would follow. But Hank, he was a vocal leader, and I think he was a good rebounder, and
You know, you always need a guy like Hank on your team.
I played basketball since I was 4 or 5 years old, and it was always a goal because my Uncle Adam coached for Wapato, so I kind of wanted to play for them when I was young.
Wapato is a town of around 5,000 people, located on the Yakima Reservation in the Yakima Valley of Washington State. The basketball program, in particular the boys, has seen success throughout the years. In 2000, the boys team finished second in state at the 2A tournament. At the Wapato High School on game nights, many times the building is filled to capacity with family and fans of all generations eager to see the girls and boys teams put on a show.
There's no greater place come Friday, Saturday night when the gym's packed up to the rafters and you see little kids running around, you know, dreaming I'm so-and-so or whatnot, and it really brings the community together. As a fan, there's nothing like it. It's the hot ticket around town.
You can say, like, just picture, like, one of the loudest places you've been in, and just once you walk in, you feel the electricity. There's so much people, there's nowhere to sit. It's hot in there. In the locker rooms, during the girls' game, it's even getting all crazy, so you're pretty nervous. The court gets all like, you're slipping and sliding around because there's so much people. It just gets so hot. It's pretty crazy, but it's fun.
And you get excited for home games. Well, because from Wapato, when you're at a home game, every home game is packed. Everyone wants to see how they're doing. And so like you have a away game and we're like, it's just a game. But when you get a Wapato, it's like, oh, all your friends, your family are here watching you. So you just want to do your best.
I think when you come to Wapato, you gotta be ready for the loudest gym in the valley.
People always tell me that what is the best home court advantage, and I have to say it's Wapato. You know, the fans are on top of you, the fans are passionate just like I am, plus the fans really get into it. You know, I mean like, you know, like if the referee makes a mistake, you know, you're gonna hear it from the fans, the families, the parents, everyone who's there, and then it's just a great environment to be in. I mean, like it's like a college court basically, you know, but it's just family that just represents our small little court here in Wapato.
The energy gets electric. You can kind of feel the whole thing go through there when the team gets ready to come out and take the court and the band gets going. That place just rocks. There's no other place to it. It's the kingdom of high school basketball here in the valley, if you will. Just the sound and just the energy through that. The fans are so passionate about the game, and they just give that back to the players on the court. And you know for a fact that they feed off of it.
This is my place, my place, my place. 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 This is my place, my place, my place.
I don't know, I feel like there's not really anything else to do here. There's a lot of courts to play on, so I think a lot of kids that don't really do anything or have anything to do just go and play ball. And I feel like it's a lot of people's common ground. They go to Wapato.
Wapato is just a basketball city. That's all they care about is basketball.
basketball is big here in Wapato because this is what everyone's done before, and they just, like, we've been known because we're good here. So kids, I think they just practice all the time. They're like, oh, I want to be like the Wapato varsity team right now, and when I'm older, we'll be good just like them. So I think that's why it's so big around here.
I think basketball is so big in the Wapato community just because somebody along the line built a good program and everybody followed it. So that program's still running.
It's just been a good program since starting at a little age and going up to high school. Just been good teams since, yeah.
Why do you feel like basketball is the sport in the town of Wapato?
I think just, well, I don't know how it all started that Wapato's main sport has been basketball, but because it is, I think a lot of parents go and a lot of the community goes and they take their kids and their kids see older guys playing and they just want that to be them, so they work hard at it. It's kind of, you just need a ball and a hoop and you can practice it at any time.
Mike Tavara, sophomore, Wapato Wolves. Math, because I just like numbers and all that. Kobe Bryant. You go to college, hopefully on like sports scholarship. My brother Matt. Probably be when you played West Valley at Central.
Welcome to my crib.
My beautiful mom.
Oh my god, I'm like eating.
You got my trophies right there. All my trophies. Picture views, you know. Praise the Lord. Here you got the sign, Love in Basketball. My brother made that. Oh, here you got my old school jersey. Oh, my brother played. Pretty much it. Now I got my basketball team shoes right there. All my shoes are right there. That's all messy.
Marcus, he's a really talented basketball player. Varsity freshman year. You know, going up against big old 18-year-olds, and he was only like 14. I think he did pretty good. In his sophomore year, he even got better. I think that guy can be really good.
You got anything to say? No. You get me laying down? What do you want me to say?
Anything. Say anything
about what? Oh, you're not better than me yet? Oh.
Ooh. Ooh. You can go outside right now if you want to play.
What?
That he's following in your footsteps.
Following in my footsteps, but he still has a lot of steps to take before he can get there.
Do you think your brother will be better than you by the time he's a senior?
If he works at it, he has to get quicker, stronger, and he has to work on defense. Because last time I played against him was a couple of weeks ago, and he didn't play defense at all.
He's a clown. He makes people mad, but you know, about 10 minutes later you forget about it and he'll be making you laugh. It's just something about him. He's just a crazy guy.
How much did Matt teach you about being the player you are now?
He just told me to man up, you know, because every time I played him when I was a young kid, I'd always start crying and whatnot, you know, because he always beats me. Still do.
The Wolves began the season with a non-league matchup at Zilla. This would prove to be a good test for the boys, who had lost to Zilla the year before. The Wolves looked pretty good to start the new season. At halftime, they lead 32-28. and in the second half, they would pull away with balanced scoring and team play. The first test for Wapato would be one they'd pass.
Good. The good things we did is we played as a team, we never gave up, and we just believed in each other.
I thought tonight we just got after it at Zilla. I thought we played good defense and pushed the ball well, but I think at times we turned the ball over too much.
The things that we can improve in is like rebounding, like make our layups. We missed a lot of layups.
Well, tonight against Zilla, I think we played great. Everyone was hitting, and we were all excited, and we wanted to play and beat Zilla.
Well, last year for that, it was a big rivalry because they're better. And I know we wanted to win that game, so we tried harder. And there's a lot more fans because they had Lawrence, and everybody wanted to go watch him. This year it's still a rivalry, but it wasn't as big. There wasn't as much people there as like the last year. And to us, I felt like we were just gonna beat them by a lot.
The team would have their first home game of the season. Another non-league matchup, but not just any non-league game. It would be the annual Res Right Showdown with the White Swan Cougars. White Swan is a smaller school, but almost always competitive when they play Wapato. The game always draws a huge crowd to see the girls and boys teams from the same reservation go head-to-head.
Hey Cody, talk to us about the Wapato White Swan game, the Res Rights game, how packed it is and the atmosphere in there all the time.
The atmosphere is pretty crazy. It's always packed and never can get a seat. The game is pretty good. That'll look the best.
Well, my junior year, White Swan had a really good squad, and my senior year, they were in a rebuilding year, so we kind of just blew them out.
Well, we thought as we were coming in, we thought we were gonna win at first because we heard they weren't very good. But we came in as an attitude of winning, so just moved the ball around. People were shooting good, and worked as a team and came out with the win.
Wapato's first league game would be against Sela. At 2-0, it would be interesting to see if the team could continue their momentum. "35 first quarter points for Wapato was proof that they could. Another night of balanced scoring and teamwork. Even a dunk for Sean Craig in the second quarter as the Wolves put up 56 first half points. Junior Trevor Schaefhead would lead the team in scoring with 25 as they win 88-64.
Do you think that you guys can play that at that tempo all year since you guys have been conditioning more with Burley?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Just keep on practicing. Really good.
Talk about who do you think stepped it up tonight for the Wapato team against Sela?
Bubba, Tim, and Wapato.
All it takes is Gibby saying something.
Elijah.
What were you thinking when Sean got that dunk?
He said yesterday that I got the assist for him.
With a 3-0 record, Wapato was showing other teams and fans they knew how to play as a team. Great passing, defense, and fast breaks were helping the boys to a terrific start. At Othello, the balanced scoring and team play continued. The box score was proof the Wolves loved to share the ball and get everyone involved. Gibby Patterson had 16 points, Adam and Christian Vela both with 14, Sean Craig 13, Hank Strom 9, and Marcus Guevara 8.
The team did pretty good. I think I did crappy though.
What?
Missed my free throws and whatnot.
What's it like playing against Othello? Because they look kind of rough.
That big guy was a big mother. He was big though.
What was the team's goal for tonight's game?
Try to get some steals and then, I don't know, just playing defense out there.
Now, 4-0 on the season, the biggest challenge of the year was 3 days away at West Valley. Would the Wolfpack be ready?
place and finish in the last call. Make as much sense as Little Wayne watching NASCAR. Gonna spill my guts till the last ball. The sky has fell, there remains the last star. Beyond the quasars above the heavens, doing out the cosmos to the top we're headed. Yeah, you popped your head, saw us in the making. Showed up on the Richter, Tremor, Kevin Bacon. Check what we baking, Julia Stiles. Yeah, the picture we're taking off full of your smiles. Ran my miles in these fields of track. In these same old shoes, I'm not too good to run it back. Check the style I put down like Lassie. Wordplay is smooth as lotion, never ashy. How can any man make this so classy? Yeah, you girls just a minivan trying to smash me. Do it. Number one, baby. Keep the flame on, just might hit big if you rap the same song. Game face when your album drops and you never came strong, so your album flop and the album sells on a thing I employ. Yo, take it from me and my hip-hop award. There goes Nate again, tooting his horn. Paid nothing for my album, how much you pay for yours? But I'm old school movie, rockin' chucks in a hoodie from a small little town where the question he could he? Buzz Lightyear, I'm gonna sing this tonight. Yeah, you might catch fire if you keep the flame on. Just might hit big if you rap the same song. Game face when your album drops and you never came strong, so your album flop and the album sells on a thing I employ. Yo, take it from me and my hip-hop award. There goes Nate again, tooting his horn. Paid nothing for my album, how much you pay for yours? But I'm old school boogie, rockin' chucks in a hoodie from a small little town where the question he could he? Buzz Lightyear, I'm gonna save the day, Woody. Last seconds of the game, don't call me Rudy. People back home, man, I did this for y'all, but you all once more, man, you're killing me, Smalls. Will he fall or will he triumph? Will he save the day? Will he break the silence?
December 14th was a date circled on the calendar for many on the Wapato Boys team. The West Valley Rams had just made the switch from the larger 3A class to the 2A this season. West Valley, like Wapato, had looked impressive in their first few league games and was thought by many to be the favorite to win the league title this season.
We're all focused. We just wanted to beat them because everyone's saying, West Valley's going to be the best team. They're the ones they're going to run it now, not Wapato or Grandview. And so we were all just trying to get the win because we wanted to show everybody they were wrong.
The atmosphere was new for the Wapato boys, with the West Valley student section being the rowdiest they'd seen in years.
Dude, it's crazy. I don't think I've seen a gym that packed besides ours, or our rivalry games against Cobbinish. But their fans, they're loud. Their student section is full. There's nowhere to. They're all just standing. They all have good school spirit. So when you go there, you know you're in a hostile environment.
The boys looked intimidated, down 12-7 after one quarter. They would bounce back though, and even take a 30-26 lead in the third quarter. But West Valley was tough, and this was their home court. The Rams outscored the Wolves 10-4 in the fourth quarter as All-State senior Jalen Peak led West Valley with 17 points. A disappointing night for Wapato senior Sean Craig as he fouls out. The Wapato boys suffer their first loss of the season, 48-38. A night after Wapato's first loss of the season, Prosser came to town for another CWAC league game. Prosser was an athletic team and gave the boys a challenge throughout. Christian Vela, a sophomore, had two fast break lay-ins that played a huge part in Wapato securing the home win. Just what the Wolves needed following a loss the night before.
We couldn't overlook Prosser because they're a tough team. They only lost to West Valley by like 15. And they've improved a lot since last year. But I think we bounced back pretty well.
Well, Burley said just come back and get this win. Just have our mindset on this game against Prosser and just get this win for the team and so we get on track.
Coming off of last night's loss against West Valley, like I just want to see how the boys would respond in this answer, because like Prosser kept coming at him and at him and at him. Then that fourth quarter, like when Christian scored that go-ahead two-pointer, like I knew that the boys had this game, and then they rolled off 10 straight points, and that's how much they got it by. So basically for this game is going to be building blocks towards the rest of the season, but they can't get too comfortable because they got to turn right around Tuesday, play that Highway 97 battle against Toppenish, which we know ain't going to be easy, but you basically know that this whole city is going to be revved up to go down to Toppenish and just make some noise.
In rivalry games, anything can happen. Wapato and Toppenish are about as close as two schools of the same size can get. Whenever the teams meet, it's intense, rough, and loud.
The rivalry with Toppenish is just kind of going back to the Rezhogs thing.
I was excited because, well, Rezhogs
6 or 7 miles down the road to go to Toppenish from Wapato, and
it's Toppenish and Wapato. Everyone's still out there and wants to see that game, so I was kind of hyped for that.
Though Top High was younger and Wapato was the clear favorite, Toppenish led 31-25 at the half.
I think we overlooked Toppenish, and that's why they came out strong. But even though we were down by 10, I never felt like we were going to lose. I knew that we were going to win.
To lose at Toppenish would be a huge disappointment for the Wolves team. The senior players, led by Sean Craig, made sure that didn't happen after halftime. Trevor Shavehead also made sure with his outstanding three-point shooting as the team would leave Toppenish victorious 60-51. Another big test awaited the Wolves, a trip to Grandview.
Elijah Pear, senior, Wapato Wolves. Probably English. Carmelo Anthony. I plan on going to Perry Tech in January. Probably my parents. Probably just the bus rides to away games.
Elijah, he's one of the main jokers on the team. You know, he like make jokes and
he was the kind of type that would tell you come on, like he used his words. He wasn't quiet.
Elijah was what I would consider a role player, and Coach Burley used him differently. There's some games that you'll recall that Elijah actually would start, and they would bring Marcus off the bench to keep Marcus out of that early foul trouble he got himself into a few times. And Elijah would play within those roles.
Yeah, every night after a long practice, come home and have this little one waiting for me. She's my #1 fan.
you know, I like having him on the team and I love playing with him.
Him being on the team was fun. You know, he's a real funny guy. He always making people laugh, and playing with him, you know, me and him kind of had a connection. Him being a big guy and me being a guard, he knew when I was in the pass, even if I wasn't looking at him. And he was just a solid player, and you could really count on him for a lot of stuff.
In recent years, when you think of teams in the Wapato Boys League who are almost always evenly matched with the Wolves, Grandview comes to mind. Games with Grandview the past few years have always been exciting to the finish, with both teams playing at an exciting, fast pace.
Grandview is kind of like us. They're undersized, but they're always well coached, and they run everything pretty well. They're kind of scrappy, they're fast, and they all can shoot threes, seems like. There's usually always somebody open, they're shooting a three. It's tough playing those guys to try to cover everybody.
The final game before Christmas break saw Wapato at Grandview. With the game close at the half, Wapato would use solid defense and team play yet again to get the win on the road. Now some time off from games until January, when they'd have a game at home versus East Valley. Following the winter break, the Wolves would host the East Valley Red Devils. A close game after one quarter, but the Wapato team would surge to a big lead at the half. The Wolves never looked back and get the win, 65-43. Saturday night saw the Wolves making a long bus trip through snow and ice to Ephrata. Playing at Ephrata was always an extra challenging task for many teams in the CWAC League. It's a long trip, different environment, and the Ephrata team usually has big and athletic players.
I thought it was gonna be a blowout game. Like, it's a long trip, and I know none of us were excited about going. On the bus, we were just messing around, and I know they thought it'd be an easy game too.
Right from the start, Wapato was struggling to keep up with the home team. Down 32-25 at halftime, it looked like the boys were a different team than we'd seen in the season so far.
Didn't play how we usually play. It was different there too. Like, Ellensburg was one of the toughest course to play on, I guess.
Down 10 points to start the fourth, Wapato would need a huge quarter to come home with a win. They didn't have enough to complete the comeback.
I think we overlooked Ephrata, and I don't think you should ever overlook Ephrata at Ephrata just because of the environment at Ephrata. And I can't put it another way but that we overlooked them, because I mean, we didn't play tough at all, and they beat us.
A disappointing 63-60 loss for the Wolves, and things would only be tougher with Ellensburg next on the schedule in 6 days.
I fell at Ephrata and they called a charge on me. I just tried to catch myself. My hand looks like this now.
Could you shoot after it happened?
Yeah, I could, but I didn't make anything after it happened.
With both teams fighting for second place in the league, the Ellensburg-Wapato game would be one many would be watching to see just how good the Wolves were this season. Coming off a road loss at Ephrata, Wapato needed this win to keep pace in the top of the CWAC standings. But like they'd done 3 times last season, Ellensburg would make it a battle for the Wolves. Leading by 5 at halftime, Ellensburg looked like the better team through one half. The Bulldogs would even take a 9-point lead with only 7 minutes left in the game. But thanks to 26 fourth-quarter points and balanced scoring from all players on the home team, Wapato would get a huge 66-64 win over the Ellensburg Bulldogs.
Boy, Wapato really came back. They were down by 6 at the end of 3. They just came back and poured it on against Ellensburg there, outscoring them 26-18 there in the fourth quarter. Gibby, Sean, Marcus all had 13 points tonight. And everybody contributed and didn't give up. Just the heart that the team had in that coming behind victory. It was just amazing. It just makes you proud to be part of the Wolfpack.
Thanks very much. Appreciate your time.
Talk about the game real quick.
Tough game against Ellensburg, ranked team in the state. They're a good team, but fought back after Ephrata.
It was a great game. They all were good playing together. They were playing as a team. It was wonderful.
Family on 3, 1, 2, 3, family!
With top skills, real prolific. My eyes are on the prize, I have a goal, I'm on a mission. Committed, pushing to the limits, no gimmicks. So when I'm out looking back, I did it, yeah, I'ma get it. Put it all in, 100 for the critics, yeah, I'ma get it. Competing with the biggest, focus on the riches, yeah, I'ma get it, yeah, I'ma get it. 1, 2, hit 'em with a combo. It's crunch time, like a taco. On the line, gotta get it like Ponto. I'm a ocean, that's my motto. I'ma make it rain, you gon' need a poncho. I hit from long range, like a longbow. Cut the nonsense, like a lawnmower. We do it to the matic, like it's Otto. Everybody clapping, Johnny Bravo. And if they want more, we give them encore. Cause I'm a beast like I came out the Congo. Colors fresh, better check the ensemble. I bleed my team like Jordan did Chicago. And on the court, I'm an artist like Picasso. I'm a Randy Savage, call me Macho. Head honcho, paying for the Broncos. This ain't Twitter, but my lead you will follow. And we don't need luck, this ain't the lotto. Yes, we're top skills, real prolific. My eyes are on the prize, I have a goal, I'm on a mission. Committed, pushing to the limits, no gimmicks. So when I'm out looking back, I get it, yeah, I'ma get it. Put it all in, 100 for the critics, yeah, I'ma get it. Competing with the biggest, focus on the riches, yeah, I'ma get it, yeah, I'ma get it.
See, I'ma get it, doesn't matter if they with it or not. I gotta make the best of every single move. See the mission that I'm on, come along with some haters, and all they really wanna do is try to see me lose. I ain't having that. Told them I ain't having it. I'm a step above, got me feeling like a Cadillac. Eyes on the prize, feel the pressure, can you handle that? Treat it like a game and you don't know where you put the pedal at. Yeah, give 100%, going all in, making sure there's nothing to split. You weather the storm, no matter how rough it can get. Been doing it for years, I ain't had enough of it yet. They better know we a threat. I'm going in, going hard, you don't want me to sit. I'm like a bomb, like a blow, put a light to the fuse. I'm giving everything I got, this a life that I choose. And I ain't never gonna stop, got the brake lines cut till I make it to the top. I'ma get it now, what?
Yes, we're top skills, real prolific. My eyes are on the prize, I have a goal, I'm on a mission. Committed, pushing to the limits, no gimmicks. So when I'm out looking back, I get it, yeah, I'ma get it. Put it all in, 100 for the critics, yeah, I'ma get it. Competing with the biggest, focus on the riches, yeah, I'ma get it, yeah, I'ma get it.
I think I'm LeBron and I think I'm KD. I'm the owner of the Barclays, I think I'm Jay-Z. Steph Curry, CP3, my game's nice, astounding. I'm like when AI crossed up MJ. Your game is MIA, it's completely missing. I'm Uncle Drew and a fat man soon. I'm the leader of the new cats, I'm taking y'all to school. Leave me open, automatic, blow it up, I'ma grab it. Dish lines, John Stockton, put in work, punch the clock in. Wide open Treyas like a Dirk Nowitzki free throw. I'm catching on fire like a bag of hot Cheetos. Picking pockets like my name was Rubio. The game's over now, I got a rap, man, I put on a show. I'm ballin' so hard in these Concord lows.
Left with top skills, real prolific. My eyes are on the prize, I have a goal, I'm on a mission. Committed, pushing to the limits, no gimmicks. So when I'm out looking back, I did it, yeah, I'ma get it. Put it all in, 100 for the critics, yeah, I'ma get it. Competing with the biggest, focus on the riches, yeah, I'ma get it, yeah, I'ma get it. That's with top skills, real prolific. My eyes are on the prize, I have a goal, I'm on a mission. Committed, pushing to the limits, no gimmicks. So when I'm out looking back, I did it, yeah, I'ma get it. Put it all in, 100 for the critics, yeah, I'ma get it. Competing with the biggest, focus on the riches, yeah, I'ma get it, yeah, I'ma get it.
The Wolves would finish the first half of their league schedule at 7-2. In second place, behind West Valley, Wapato would open the second half of the league schedule against Othello at home. Othello had yet to win a game all season, but still kept it somewhat interesting. Wapato led 41-31 at the half. It'd be Wapato's youth that would lead the way on this night. Sophomore Christian Vela hit 5 3-pointers and scored 23, and fellow sophomore Marcus Guevara scores 14 points and grabs 16 rebounds in a 75-52 victory. Something about playing Sela brought out the best in the Wapato Boys team. The boys had scored 35 opening quarter points the first time these teams had met, and this time around would score 28 points in the first quarter on 6 3-point field goals made. Wapato had finished the game with 15 3-pointers in all as a team. Plenty of good teamwork and defense as the Wolfpack leaves Sela victorious 84-39.
We just came in focused, you know, like most teams look over to the next game and like the harder game, you know, West Valley being tomorrow, but we just came in focused, ready to go.
Talk about tonight's game.
Dang.
What are you
we just didn't let up.
Are you guys more prepared for West Valley?
We are. I think it's gonna be a good game.
West Valley. They're tough. They've proven themselves so far in this season, having gone undefeated in league play.
We were playing West Valley for the second time in our gym this time. And we were all pumped because we were like, alright, now you guys get to see how it is in Wapato.
The Wapato gym was a packed house, ready for an up-tempo battle between the 5th in state-ranked Rams and the 9th in state-ranked Wolves. Early on, the intensity and energy in the building was electric. Wapato would take a 40-39 lead into halftime and look like a team who could finally give West Valley a league loss.
Craig now at midcourt. 7 seconds left on the clock here in the second quarter. Craig, immediately, gotta go work, gets long three, and good! The shot, Craig! And time has expired here. Score! Wolfpack 40, Rams 39. We'll be back here shortly on the Pacific Northwest Sports Network.
Senior captains Sean Craig and Hank Strom were leading the way. Wapato led 61-57 after 3 quarters. Wapato did a great job in defending All-State guard Jalen Peak, holding him to 4 points. But it was Austin Strock who led the way for the Rams.
I remember being up by 5 or 6 in the fourth quarter, and I think they went to Strock like 3 or 4 times. And he scored, and we just couldn't stop Strock, and I think that kind of got us down, and I think we kind of gave up.
20-11, West Valley won the fourth quarter on their way to winning the game over the Wolves, 77-72 in Wapato.
Christian Bell, sophomore, Wapato Boys.
Bubba's a really good scorer. He can shoot good. He plays pretty good defense. He plays hard.
Probably English. Carmelo Anthony. Just to go to college and just see how it goes after that. And my mom and my brother would be Grandview at their place.
Bubba was exciting to see come off the bench, young sophomore. Just saw him grow from the beginning of the season, and his confidence just from November to March was just phenomenal to see his confidence in his game. His outside game is just phenomenal.
Bubba, I could really tell he grew from his freshman year to his sophomore year. I knew he was going to be one of the main guys on the team when I was a senior. He came in off the bench. He played a lot of defense. He would get steals at certain times, right when we needed him, and he could really shoot the ball. And he was another guy that kind of learned to play with me, and I knew when he was going to be open. He knew he was going to get the ball from me, and most of the time he would not get shot down.
My brother, he came off the bench, but I think he was gonna to be a starter. Well, our team was set already. Like his role was he's a shooter, and he could get to the lane and maybe pass out. That's his role. I think his role is like a scorer.
Good memory this year was just having how the beginning of the year and how the end of the year started. You know, we didn't think we'd go that far, and nobody thought we'd go that far, but you know, at the end of the season was just the best memory, and just playing with the seniors and everybody of last season was just the best memory of the season.
Wapato would look to bounce back after their third league loss of the year. A trip to Prosser to play an athletic team they'd beat earlier in the season was next on the schedule.
Playing Prosser is, especially at their place, it's kind of how it is playing at Ellensburg. They have a student section that's loud and crazy, and they're big and strong. They're a good football team, and they kind of bring that to the basketball court. They play physical with you, and if they're going to foul you, they're going to foul you pretty good.
Early in the contest, the boys looked like they brought their A game. Leading 40-23, it looked like it might end up being a blowout. But Prosser didn't let that happen in the second half, and the Wolves had to work hard to keep their lead and get the win. With the win, Wapato improved to 10-3 on the season, tied with Ellensburg for second place in their league.
All right, Hank, talk about playing a physical team like Prosser. What'd you guys do tonight? Because I missed half the game.
Beat them. I don't know. Prosser's just athletic. I don't know, we beat them.
Who's tomorrow? Oh, all right. What can the fans expect for tomorrow's game against Topnish?
It's going to be a packed house. It's always packed against Topnish. It's a rivalry game. But I think we're going to crush it.
He said crush.
Statement.
The rivalry between Wapato and Toppenish would resume Saturday, January 26th. This time around on the Wapato home court, the boys would get the league win, 64-49. Hank Strom would lead the way for the home team with 14 points and 5 rebounds, while Marcus Guevara had 12 points and 10 rebounds. Wapato would sweep the season series with the Toppenish Wildcats. thrilling, back and forth, intense. The game between the Granby Greyhounds and Wapato Wolves boys teams was all of these and more. Tied at halftime, both teams refused to let the other get the upper hand. When Granby would go on a run, the Wolves would answer. And just when it looked like the Greyhounds had the game won, Sean Craig delivered an incredible 25-foot shot to send the game into overtime. But in overtime, Wapato couldn't make a shot. Only scoring 2 points in overtime, the boys would fall to Grandview 72-63.
Adam Vela, Jr., Wapato Wolves.
Adam Vela, confident,
really tough D.
Oh, that's my brother.
Adam, who's our point guard.
English. LeBron James. Go to community college. My mom. When we beat Gravity in this.
Adams wins it. This looks quick. Look at the clock. Down to 9 seconds. He's got 7 to go. He's down to 5. Probably good pickup for the 3-ball. It's down. Let's go! Adam Bella from downtown. Off the half. Wapato the largest lead of the night. 30-25. Wapato leads the Carson Bella.
Adam. Me and Adam, I don't know what you would call it, but we were just kind of like, you know, best friends on the team. From when I was a junior throughout senior year, we'd go to away games and we'd sit in the back.
I didn't push start. We did good. We played as a team. We're going to whip his butt tomorrow.
I knew what he was going to bring and he knew what I was going to bring. And he kind of became the point guard, so I didn't really have to dribble the ball too much. And, you know, I think he grew a lot also from when he was younger to his junior year. And I think he's going to be a really tough player his senior season.
I love playing with him, and he's a role model for me. And I don't know, every day I just try to compete with him and see if I can get better than him.
Adam Vela, confident, excellent point guard, knew how to distribute, knew how to get, he was more worried about getting his other teammates involved and not getting to praise for himself like you've seen some point guards in the past do.
This I went to elementary. I used to play basketball on these hoops here, wondering if I was going to play on the varsity level.
Something about the East Valley gym, I don't know what it was, but something about playing there, I would just do pretty good there. I don't know what it was. Their announcer was weird, but you know, maybe something about his voice. I just want to hear my name called all the time scoring. But they had a good student section, probably the best one. They talk a lot, but you know, it's pretty funny because I never lost to East Valley in high school.
but disappointing night in Wapato in which they lost to Grandview, the Wolves would make the trip to East Valley to play the Red Devils. About a month earlier, Wapato had beat East Valley fairly easily. The East Valley team was fighting to make districts. With only 3 regular season games left on the schedule, the Red Devils were determined to get a win over the Wapato team. The game was close from the start. East Valley looked like they'd improved from earlier in the year. After one half, Wapato led 27-25. Even in the third quarter, Wapato had to work hard to hold on to their slim lead. Sean Craig was having his best scoring game of the season. An offensive foul on East Valley, drawn by sophomore Marcus Guevara, was a huge play in helping the boys' team secure the victory. Sean Craig would finish with 30 points as Wapato holds on 64-60.
Where do you guys go?
See me take the ball and they handed me the ball and it was East Valley's ball.
There he is.
All I can say is, if that's what taking one for the team means, I guess I'll take it.
Oh, for the team.
How you feel, Coach? Sore.
Awesome. I'll take it when I'm charging.
That kid was as big as you when he lit on my face.
The girl too. That guy was big, huh? That guy's a running back.
Especially when his butt come at you.
He's not no running back, he's a center. He's a center. Yeah. Center. What?
That coach, what?
I mean, dad's
Got something wrong?
He's a little stupid.
God, I'm sore in the morning.
It's okay. I'm good. It's okay. You want to sit up?
No, I want to sit up like a child.
Are you back? I'll go to your house and help you.
What was going on at the end anyway?
Back with you.
At the end of the game with the time or whatever?
Oh, it was their ball, and then I just stood there, and then he threw me the ball, and I passed it in, and the time ran out.
You know,
Did he say blue ball? Did he say blue ball? Like, okay.
That's how you respond. You guys did a fantastic job tonight. I was real proud of you guys. You kept battling. You know, what was it, 2 minutes or so, and, you know, down a couple and hit some big shots, and you guys kept being aggressive. And most importantly, we executed, and moving forward, you know, hey, big win tonight, tough place to play. Miners?
Yeah.
Miners! Oh, you took Miners! Here we go! Miners! Hey! Afraid is to be reckoned with. They beat West Valley tonight.
my daughter's the one who texted me from up there saying,
He should
Dad, I
have,
think
like,
you
2
want to
minutes ago.
know.
I'm like,
Afraid
we're
to
losing.
beat West Valley.
No way! Hey! Right here, family up here, let's go to Miners. 1, 2, 3, family! God, what the heck?
One fan in attendance in East Valley was the coach from one season ago, Sean Ladrau.
Very proud of them. Very proud of how mature they came in. Very proud as far as how the unity's there, the brotherly love, and you know they're big on family, and that family's pretty tight. So they're very proud of the boys. Job well done.
You want to say anything about having Sean here tonight, Burley? Oh, they could have saw. Okay.
No, I was glad Sean made it out. It was he's a big guy, and you know him and Adam between the two, they laid the foundation, and it couldn't be as tight as it is without his help. What he's done prior to this, and I'm just fortunate to have the opportunity to work after him and Adam. You know, without these guys, it's nothing.
The last regular season home game of the season. Ephrata at Wapato. One of Wapato's 4 losses this season had come to Ephrata. Ephrata had just given West Valley their first league loss of the year days earlier. Wapato would honor 4 seniors playing their final home regular season game of their high school careers. Elijah Payer, Sean Craig, Gibby Patterson, and Hank Strom would be recognized before the game. One senior not there was Martin Valdez, who'd quit the team weeks earlier. Once the game started, Wapato looked like a team determined to win. Leading 34-20 at the half, the boys would not let up, avenging their loss from earlier in the season to Ufreda with the final score of 72-47. A great ending for the seniors in their final league home game.
Alright, it was your last game as a senior. What do you guys think? You two. Home game, regular season. I just didn't want to cry. Okay, did you cry?
No, I just played our game. All of us played our game. All our seniors just got the win. Tomorrow or Friday, Thursday, we just got to get the win. Win.
The regular season was coming to an end. Wapato had one final game before the district tournament. A game at Ellensburg where they hadn't won in the regular season in the last 3 seasons. For whatever reason, Wapato had a tough time when playing at Ellensburg.
I just think their court is different, but it's just the atmosphere there. It's just, they have a big student section and they're loud and they yell racist stuff. And it didn't really get into my head too much. I still didn't play well there, but I think they're still a good basketball team. That's why I didn't play too well. But I don't know about the other guys, but I think, you know, you just get really nervous at places like that, and you don't want to back down, but it kind of just happens.
I don't know, it's just like, you know, they just don't feel like I don't know, like you don't feel like you wanted there or something. I don't know, just something about the fans and the court. It's different. It just, I don't know, it just feels different. Not the same as different courts.
If Wapato could win, they finish ahead of Ellensburg and have a great chance at a first-round district bye. Leading 26-19 at halftime, Wapato's chances look good. But in the third quarter, Ellensburg took over, en route to defeating Wapato 60-52. The Wapato boys would now wait and see who their first district opponent would be in a first-round loser-out game.
Sean Craig, Senior, Wapato. English. Kevin Durant. To go to YBC and play basketball. My mom. When we would come back from away games, Marcus would play a song and we'd all just be singing it.
Sean Craig. What do you say about Sean Craig?
Great point guard and good leader.
See the floor really good.
He did big for our program.
He's like the anchor on the team.
Alright, this is Omar Gomez from Wapato High School and I'm a senior class president. And today we're visiting with Sean Craig. And I want to show us what your mom has up on the wall.
Alright. Well, this is some stuff from Wapato basketball. This is a Senior year player of the year for Wapato Boys Basketball. And then right here we have the junior year player of the year. This is just a little thing that I can't remember who put together for our banquet after junior year. Just a bunch of pictures. And this is a picture that was in the paper against Realla junior year. And the MVP from junior year. MVP and co-captain from senior year. A picture that was on the front of the sports page after we beat the league champs, Toppenish and districts. Media Classic game junior year. And this is the Media Classic game senior year. A couple more plaques. JOM, top native athlete at Wapato High School. Co-captain from junior year. And the last picture was against Ellensburg, district championship game. We fell short in.
The thing that I was thinking about before every game in regards to Sean is, which Sean Craig are we going to see tonight? Are we going to see the Sean Craig that's going to go out and get 32 points like he got for his season high at East Valley? Where he's going to go out and get 20, 25 points a night? Or are we going to see the Sean Craig that's going to go out and get double digits in the assist column?
He could score 30 any given night. He just doesn't drop as many dimes.
I think Sean would scout out his competition. He would know whether they were going to try to double down on him, in which case he would have to get the Hanks and the Bubbas and the Marcuses involved.
He could have 30 and 5, but he gained for 20 and 10.
Sean, he is a big part of our team. I like playing him, I like him a lot. He took us to regionals. He made us a team.
Advice I would give younger kids, just, to always, well, of course you always got to practice, but you should never back down from anybody or any challenge, even in life, but especially playing basketball for Wapato. I think we're undersized usually almost every year. We're always picked against to lose, but it doesn't really stop us from becoming something during the season.
The postseason was here, and for the second year in a row, the boys would host a loser-out game. Wapato would play East Valley, a team who'd given them a good challenge just 3 games before.
No, I wasn't really nervous. I thought it was just another game, just bigger, and I already knew we were better than East Valley, so I wasn't not really nervous. I felt like another game.
Earlier in the season, junior Alfredo Hernandez and senior Martin Valdez had both quit the team. And surprisingly, just days before the district game, junior Trevor Shavehead had transferred to White Swan, leaving the team as well.
I had heard rumors that he was going to leave, so when I found out it wasn't that big of a surprise, but I was upset because we're his districts.
Trevor quitting was, that one I didn't really understand. We never really talked about it. We're still friends, but me, Trevor, and Adam, we were together all the time. From the summer league basketball, and throughout the season, we were really close friends, and he just kind of just walked out on us when we needed him the most.
When I first heard that Trevor quit, it was I was mad, like real mad, and it made me more mad, like, because everyone else got into it and everything, and everyone was just mad at Trevor because he quit. But I felt like I had to get an answer from him. Like I felt like I wanted an explanation, like to why he quit. And after talking to him about it, I think he did what he felt was best for him. And, I really wish he would have stuck the season out, but he had to do what he had to do. It was out of our hands after that.
The Wolves would need players who'd been on junior varsity to play much more. It would be interesting to see if the JV boys were ready for the challenge. Wapato led throughout. Sean Craig and Hank Strom led the team from the start in scoring and distributing the ball for points. Wapato was up 34-18 at halftime. The younger Wapato players proved to be ready. Wapato Wolves advance with a 62-38 win.
That video, now you gotta edit Trip out of there. And all those videos. Why'd you tie your shorts and fall off your Chip, don't cuss.
Hey, I couldn't be more proud of you guys. And like we talked about before the game, you know, it was all for one. And it was obvious that that was as much of a team effort that we've had this year. I mean, it was everybody for everybody. Wasn't about the individual, it was about the team, it was about the effort. And the way you guys responded, I couldn't be more proud of you guys. And the thing that's most enjoyable is, like I said, is for the last boys game on that floor and in this gym, we did Wapato Boys Basketball from the past, present, and future. I think it's very evident that when we come to practice with a focus and we are intent on learning, like we did tonight, we could have done a better job on their shooters. We obviously know they're a good rebounding team. But when we make the effort to execute a game plan, that was as good a job as we've done. That was awesome to watch. It was fun to watch. You guys played 32 minutes of effort. Rebounding got better. But I hope you guys had fun winning that game, because what you've done to yourself is you've guaranteed yourself at minimum 3 more games. Now don't mistake that. We're not looking ahead. The only thing we're looking ahead to is our bus trip back to Ellensburg. And we know what lies in front of us. We'll give credit where credit is due. They're a good basketball team, but so are we. And I want to give one round of applause to you JV kids that came in tonight, played 3 minutes. Proud of you guys. So, hey, I guess we all have to come to school tomorrow. I think my youngest might be sick, so I'll see you guys at practice. Let's go. Good job. Let's get out of here. I don't know. My youngest. Please get to class. Hey, we're gonna practice at 3:30 tomorrow, okay? Hey, and don't go home and sleep because you come back groggy. We actually got work we gotta get done. Really proud of you guys. You guys did a hell of a job tonight. Seniors, here we go. Who's counting us down?
Family on 3, 1, 2, 3, family.
And shout out to Anthony and Eric Miranda. Shout out to them. Want to give a big shout out to Anthony and Eric Miranda.
Philosophy shit, we all be crying right now. But JV guys stepped up, or they're varsity guys now, but look at Anthony. Do it, Anthony. Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Number 1, baby!
The seniors last one to get the win here. Pretty good game. Back to Ellensburg.
With the pressure of a loser-out game out of the way, the boys of Wapato would travel to a place they hadn't had much success, Ellensburg. Again, just days after losing there in the regular schedule finale, Wapato would be up for a big test. The winner of this game would advance to play in the district championship, a game the Wolves had played in the 3 previous seasons. Wapato was down 24-19 at the half. Ellensburg once again would not let up on their home floor. Ellensburg would win the second half and the game 52-43. While Wapato's season was not over, they'd have to play more games in order to advance to the state tournament. After a loss at Ellensburg, Wapato's next opponent was a team they'd split the season series with at 1-1. The Grandview team was a proven contender in the Wolves League. The game, February 16th, will be played at a neutral site, Sunnyside High School. Wapato jumped out to a huge first quarter lead. 27-12 was the score after 1.
We're all pumped. We're like, we're not losing this game.
Could the Wolves hold the lead for the rest of the game? After a 38-21 first half Wolves lead, Wapato would run away in the third quarter.
Wapato spreads the floor. They're going to win some time off. Bubba brings it around towards the right side now. Back over to Sean. Now Bubba has it, spots it for the 3. It's there, good! Bubba with his 4th tray of the night. Wapato up by 31 point, 59-28. We'll be back after this timeout on the Pacific Northwest Sports Network.
The Wolfpack getting the win earned them one more game at their home gym.
I wasn't nervous, but most of us felt like we needed to get them back. I guess payback time.
We worked hard on the boards, played as a team. You know what we do? It's Wolfpack basketball, baby. That's all we do is just win.
I don't know, like we just, just came out all intense, you know, like we all were pumped up and like, I don't know, just all, we just had that feeling of intensity where we wanted to win. All right, Chip, what did you think when everybody was yelling, put it in Chip, put it in Chip?
Honestly, like, be quiet a little bit, just kind of embarrassed after a while. I mean, it's cool in the fourth quarter now.
The final game at the Wapato gym would be against an opponent they'd not seen this year. The Clarkston Bantams had come to Wapato for a loser-out game. The winner of the game would advance to play West Valley in regional play. How would the boys do against the Clarkston team? The visiting Bantams were young but good. The scouting report said the Clarkston team was physical inside with great three-point shooting. After trailing in the first quarter, the Wolves would take a 30-25 lead into the half.
Well, we're playing in our homes, so we were happy about that. But we had never played them. We didn't know how they played, who they were, like their shooters and stuff.
I don't know, I just felt like we were going to win because I felt like Sean wasn't going to let us lose on their home court. And I felt like we played really well in front of our fans. And we do have a good community, and they all follow us each year, good or bad, I feel. So yeah, I felt pretty confident going into that Clarkston game.
Clarkston would keep it close in the second half, but Wapato's experience was a factor in getting them the win, 68-59. The final game played at the School of the Year would be a victory.
10 better.
Where's he at?
Oh, he's getting interviewed.
Where's Bubba?
No score tomorrow for me.
Hey, the student section says, Burley, Burley, Burley.
I don't know how many times now I know for sure there are no more games in this gym. So congratulations. Hey, it was pretty evident that we wanted to win because we decided we wanted to rebound a lot better in the second half. And like we said on the board, our house, our style, our game, and it was our victory. And that's what it's about. But let's get on to better things. I tell you what, we've been right there with that team we're going to face Saturday. And believe me, they wanted to play us because they think that that's their easiest road. They think that Linden and Pullman and Clover Park are their only challenge. And it's not going to be a blowout by any means. We know that. It's going to be a battle. Neutral floor, open-ended, and we're going to have to battle. We know who we have to contain, what we have to do. So you need to go home tonight and get rest. Come back and enjoy your half day. Sleep at lunch again. Okay? And tomorrow when we practice, we'll practice right after school. Can you go check with Joe and make sure that's okay? We'll practice right after school to give you guys that time off. And we need to have good practices. Focused practices. We saw what they did at Ellensburg. But we're a different matchup for them than Ellensburg is. We do different things, we do them better. Alright, I couldn't be more proud of you guys. This is what we've worked for. This is it. And you know what? We'll go up there to Central on Saturday and we'll play that 8 o'clock game. And no matter what happens, win, lose, draw, we will walk out of there with our heads held just as high. Because we know that we've left everything out on that floor come Saturday night. And that's why practice tomorrow and Friday has to be the same. Even if it's an hour and 15, we leave it all out on the floor tomorrow in our own gym. Because that's what we're going to do come Saturday. Couldn't be more proud of you seniors. I'm so excited that you guys went out on this court with a win. I'm so excited. So one more round of applause for you. Seniors couldn't do it without the underclassmen. And I feel like we're getting better and better. So one more round of applause. Sean, break this out. Let's go home. Let's go. We got one more game left. Let's go. Here we go.
What's that package right now?
Family on 3. 1, 2, 3. Family. To get to the dome.
Set and ready to go. Adrenaline at an all-time high. We get it when we need it the most. I know you feel my energy, my energy. Can't stop till we get it out. Time's up, now we ready to buy.
Don't really think that the people are ready for this energy. I will be killing it, spitting with the best, with a little to the left, to the rest, to the northwest. I'm never in this, been a minute, but now that I'm in it, I'm ready to give it my all. Too many people that already have it, don't really losing, but they're dropping the ball. What a waste of talent. How could someone just throw it away? For me, I bring my A game every time that I play in life. Only the strong survive. You gotta be willing to bleed, you gotta be willing to sacrifice. I've been at the bottom and I'm still rising, I'm still thriving. I've been in the struggle and now I'm 25 and I'm still surviving. Everything that I do, I give it 100%. I will be better than better and be somebody nobody will ever forget. Whatever it takes, no matter the stakes, just keeping it moving and using a race. I was a rookie, but I put the work in cause I was determined I grew to be great. It's such a blessing, the direction God is sending me. But I couldn't keep on going without the synergy.
Got my whole team with me and we all set and ready to go. Adrenaline at an all-time high. We get it when we need it the most. I know you feel my energy, my energy. it clean, from my head to my feet. Yeah, I'm rolling with my team, like Jordan with the dream. I'm getting more than one ring. If you should know one thing, you need to know that I'm a king. I roll with a crew like there is no two. Started with a few, now we all improve. Real life proof there is a truth to. If you do put your mind to something you really want, then you can get it with an extra scoop. We on some extra cool, extra smooth. Everything we do is spectacle. Always correct with the fresh and the fresh. We stay blessing you. Calling next cause we wreck everybody. The step you would think we was professional. Got the crowd screaming loud on some fighter jet decibels. They say I'm too good like I'm taking illegal chemicals. I'm on some Neverfold. It's called a heart of gold. And when I start to flow, that's when I start the show. And then the whole town shut it down. Wapato. What? Got my whole team with me and we all set and ready to go. Adrenaline at an all-time high. We get it when we need it the most. I know you feel my energy, my energy. Can't stop till we get it out. Time's up, now we ready to buy.
They need the energy, they need my 100%. Go against all the pressure, cause I was born with the strength. No underestimate my jersey, ain't nobody gonna serve me. I'm just trying to live worthy, rough, rugged, still I'm so pretty. So I go hard on the field, opposition is skill, 100% distilled. They say I take it so real, but I'm back better than ever, like I never been here before. Dedication at its best, in the rain, sleet or snow. I don't do it for trophies, belts or pats on the back. I'm in the training, the fast lane, we running this track. I'm a country boy with city talking style for us all. Ryan Gray, the quarterback, homie, give me the ball. Most valuable player, right here from the Northwest. We got the best, don't underestimate my team. We live in the flesh, I got the energy. So all the fans, please be seated. We Rezhogging all day, we never been defeated.
Got my whole team with me and we all set and ready to go. Adrenaline at an all-time high. We get it when we need it the most. I know you feel my energy, my energy. Can't stop till we get it out.
It's your boy Crispy. What up, Sean Craig? Realla brothers.
Blue and yellow, everybody loving that. We show the town love, they show the love back. Ryan said he need a verse, I told him let the beat play. I walk up in the gym already, got my seat set. Where he play, what they say in WHS. And when it comes to the hooping, like you know they the best. Student section standing up, everybody clap, clap, clap. Oh, and by the way, go and tell a friend that Crispy's back. You see the number on my back in the town I represent. You see the blood, sweat, and tears from all the effort that I'm putting in. They fouling, they hacking, they reaching, they slapping. Timeout, water break. Okay, coach, put me back in. This the wolf pack, no twilight or hangover. And when we in the zone, lights out, game over. Ask me how my team is doing, so I say my brother good. Ballin' with the wolf, it's that wolf pack brotherhood. Dubs up.
Got my whole team with me and we all set and ready to go. Adrenaline at an all-time high. We get it when we need it the most. I know you feel my energy, my energy. Can't stop till we get it out. Time's up, now we ready to buy it.
The site would be Central Washington University in Ellensburg, the biggest game of the season. The only league opponent the Wapato Boys had not beat at least once this year. A team with 2 all-league players who had only lost 2 games all year long, the West Valley Rams. Wapato had to have known a trip to state would require them to beat West Valley. The 2 games earlier in the league schedule saw the Wolves lose by 10 on the road and by 5 at home. But this game would mean so much more. The winner would advance to play in the state tournament in the Yakima Sundome. The loser would see their season end. Both the Wapato and West Valley teams had large followings. Nicholson Pavilion was packed, and both teams had come to give them a show. Wapato and West Valley would play to a 12-10 first quarter. The Rams had the lead, but Wapato was showing they came to compete.
It was intense, to say the least. We knew that going up against West Valley for the third time this year, that Wapato was going to have to bring their A game.
Senior Sean Craig was leading his team, but the Rams were still in the lead. At halftime, the Wapato boys were trailing 29-24. To have any chance of advancing, Wapato would need something special. After cutting into the West Valley lead in the third quarter, Wapato would go on a 14-2 burst to start the fourth quarter. Crowd and the Wolves team could practically feel the wind in their hands.
I remember being up by like 10 or 12 points 4 minutes ago, thinking that we were going to state the whole time. I swear I didn't think we were going to lose.
But West Valley was the top-ranked team in the state, and they proved to have something magical in this game as Tyler Clough made an incredible shot from the corner to tie the game. Could Sean Craig send his team to state?
Come on, take it now! Bring it in! Take it! It's good!
After leading by double digits, only to see their lead disappear, Wapato had an overtime period to still extend their season. Again, the game would come down to one last shot at a win for Wapato.
Marcus we set up a play. It was a backdoor for Sean. And Marcus set it to, he tried to set a screen too early. So that didn't work.
Is that what Burley's seeing?
Burley's all screaming at him.
They traded blows back and forth through that entire game, and I just remember there was absolutely no quit. As far as you hear people say that they left everything out on the court, all of the guys from Wapato gave everything they had.
Double overtime, and the Wolves were fighting for a trip to state. Bubba Vella, a sophomore, was hurting but fighting. All the Wapato boys were giving it all they had left to give. Down 3 with just seconds to go, Wapato had one last possession.
It was a great game to be a part of, and For all the fans watching, I'm sure it was a great game, going into 2 overtimes. Winner goes to state and loser's done. It was really exciting, and it would have been pretty nice to beat West Valley, but they're a pretty good team.
I didn't really know what to think after the game because at the moment I didn't realize that I was done playing basketball probably, for the rest of my life at that competitive level. So I don't know, seeing everybody hurt, like Sean and all the other seniors and juniors, it kind of tore me up inside because I knew that I finally came to realize that I was done playing basketball with these guys and I was going to miss all these guys.
Mistakes, that's it. We should have won that game. Just simple mistakes that made us lose.
I didn't know what to think of the locker room. It's always the same thing when the season ends. I feel like there's another practice, but then you realize it's all over. Pretty emotional in the locker room too. You don't know what to say to people. You just feel the tension in the locker room after too. You don't really want to talk to anybody because you don't know how they feel.
Yeah, we should have gotten to stay because I think the club shot was just lucky shot. He just threw that in there, and I guess that was our game, but the shot went in, and I think that brought our momentum down. So yeah, we should have gotten to stay though.
Yeah, I think I'm always gonna remember the shows. Even though we were down by 3, I still thought Sean was gonna make it. We were going another overtime. It was a hard loss because we were up. I think we've never been up on them. And this is second year in a row we made it this far.
That's enough for all that.
Not very much you can say.
After all of it was over, I mean, it was fun hanging out with you guys throughout the season and making all the memories throughout the summer and stuff. Competing with you guys in the season, but I don't know. I kind of just want to start my life as an adult now. Starting to work, making money. Plan to move out soon. Positivity all the way. Well, it was good seeing you. See you later. You good? Good luck. All right. You boys have a good one. See you soon.
After everything, when I look back on all my years of playing basketball at Wapato, I just think of how much fun I had and all the friends I made, all the memories I made. And I just think it was worth it, everything we did, all the practices, I know I'll be friends with a lot of these guys for life. It helped me out because I'm gonna go play basketball in college, so I love being a Wapato Wolfpack member.
Looking back at my high school basketball years, I like to tell people that for me it was like one of the best experiences because if you're a basketball player, that's something you want to do, is be able to create a bond with whole bunch of friends, and especially if you're from Wapato, we're a basketball community. And so for us, how far we made it every year, that just is something good, and I know the community was proud of us.
Coach Groening, he was a really nice guy. I think we bonded when I was a sophomore, and he came in, and just, you know, he was my coach, but he was also, you know, one of my friends on the team, and I could talk to him about anything just anything in life, really. He was a good guy.
Work never stops in the off season.
Annabella Jr. Walter Wolves.
Let me say hello. You heard of me?
I'm sorry.
I was born and raised.
Eric, talk about your first points, varsity points.
See what the fuss is. Some say it's trouble, some say it's bad.
Forgot again.
Being part of the team was cool too. Suiting up, warming up, dropping 20 in warm-ups.
Benedito Lopes on the track. All right, Kevin, what do you think about watching Weddle play?
Yeah, Weddle! So he's quick, he can steal balls.
Steal balls!
Stealing balls!
I love this place, man. I wouldn't be from anywhere else. This is where I grew up. This is where I...